Thank you for watching the Sri Lanka Morning Show. I am Serena Joseph, and today I am here with two very interesting guests to talk about a fantastic event that is coming up on the 13th of August in Dandenong, Victoria. The Elvis Home to Graceland 44th Anniversary Tribute to Elvis, the King and Friends. Thank you, Rani and Mike Cole, for joining me today.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Mike, you are an exceptional Elvis tribute artist, and you're known famously in Melbourne as Always Elvis. And so it's such an honour to be here with you today, especially as a huge Elvis fan myself. If you don't mind me asking, just to kick us off, how did you become an Elvis tribute artist?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and it's great to be with you today. It's one of those things that I guess most people don't wake up and one day decide they want to be an Elvis tribute artist, but that's exactly what happened to me. So I'd been involved in music for many years, and I gave it up to focus on building my career and business and all that kind of thing. So I wasn't involved in music for about 10 years, and then literally one day I decided I wanted to get back into music. I didn't want to be doing cover bands and playing in pubs, and I just decided I wanted to sing Elvis, and so I got together a band, and then I discovered that there was this thing called an Elvis tribute artist, and that's how it started. And now I'm travelling all around the world and doing what I love doing.
That's so amazing to hear.
Fantastic.
And were you an Elvis fan yourself, or did you just sort of fall in love with him as the process sort of went on? Or
I guess I've been pretty much a fan of Elvis since I was a little kid. Watching the first time I was ever saw Elvis was I was watching a movie on a Sunday afternoon, a rerun of Blue Hawaii.
Oh,
And I
love that.
Yes, and I said to my mum, I said, that guy really should become a singer, and I didn't realise it was Elvis.
There you go.
There you go.
So wonderful.
That's why I first became captivated with Elvis.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking us down your memory lane. And I guess it's been so long since we've actually been back out and about, and when I say us, the entertainment industry, because of the pandemic and whatnot. So what has it been like for you interacting with audiences again and getting out there and sharing the memory of Elvis with those who love him?
I think, it's something. I did a show last week and had somebody in tears, and so it's just so nice to be able to see people's smiling faces. Everybody loves Elvis, young and old.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Mike. And Rani, you are the promoter and director of Rani Serena Promotions, a leading expert in organising high calibre events, and I do know that you are a huge Elvis fan yourself. So it's just wonderful to have you putting together such a great event to not only acknowledge the King, but also to get people out and about again and interacting and I guess loving and living through music. If you don't mind me asking, who else is a part of this star-studded event?
Yes, this 44th Elvis anniversary, Home to Graceland, is a star-studded night. We've got, of course, the wonderful Always Elvis, Mr. Mike Cole. And of course we have Melbourne's very own legend, Mr. Tony Pintano, the King of Cabaret, which you can't go wrong. And also a very popular Sri Lankan singer, Mr. Rob Fernanda. And he also happens to be a radio presenter with KC Radio. So it's going to be a magical night, really, and also it's a full band show with backup singers and dancers, and people are just so hungry and thirsty to get out there to enjoy. And I think I just love putting a smile on people's face, and especially these hard times that we faced. I think it is so lovely to come out, and especially with the entertainment industry being hit so hard, I think it's lovely to promote such a goodwill among people.
It's wonderful to hear. Thank you so much for that great recap. It sounds like it's going to be a fantastic event. Mike, is there anything that you think that you might like to tell our viewers what we could expect from you on the night, from your fantastic performance with your wonderful band and your singers and dancers?
Yeah, look, I think from my perspective, I always like to give a true portrayal of Elvis. Nothing for me is gimmicky. So what you're going to see is a full-on Elvis Vegas show with a full band. And as I said, I try to be as authentic as I can. So hopefully, if you come along, you'll be able to kind of, even just for a small moment, experience a bit of Elvis magic.
That's wonderful. I love that. And since most of us can't travel at
Wonderful.
the moment, transport me to Vegas, I'll take that. Get it in Victoria. And Rani, could you be so kind to just tell us what else the show involves? I hear that there are some beautiful meals available. And
yes, it's actually based on BYO. and a beautiful international buffet, so you can't go wrong. So people can bring their own drinks, and have a great night, put on your dancing shoes, let your hair down, and dance the night away.
That's so fantastic. And I will afford you the opportunity to answer this question, because from one Elvis fan to another, I think it should always be asked, and I did ask it to Mike. What does Elvis, what does he mean to you?
He means everything. I think that there'll never be another Elvis. His music is the food to my soul, I've just always loved Elvis since a little child. I've always imitated him, Such a Night and things like that. And so I, being an Indian actress from India, I just loved the Western Elvis music. And when I came to Australia, and I decided to become an Elvis promoter. So that was one of my passions and my dream. And that came true.
Wow,
so every year I try to really present a very beautiful Elvis anniversary show, just memory to the King.
That's beautiful. I'm sure he's looking down and he's very, very happy with what he sees from the both of you. Well, thank you so much. Well, viewers, this is a fantastic event. It's not to be missed. I hear tickets are selling out extremely fast, and from what we've heard, it's not hard to see why. So it's $55 per head for show and buffet, and you can bring your own drinks. And it's also, apart from the wonderful full band that will be performing with Always Elvis Mike Cole, we also have Ezric Jackson and Ebony Band that will be performing as well, to keep you on the dance floor and dancing the night away, essentially. It's sponsored by Esden Plastics, and it's supported by Golden Days Radio 95.7 FM. As I did say at the beginning, it's on Friday the 13th of August 2021, and doors open at 6:30 p.m. If you are interested, please call 0409 411 359 or 0422 563 893. Bookings are essential, and I highly encourage you, especially if you're an Elvis fan like me, to book your tickets straight away, and we'll see you there on the night to shake, rattle and roll. Thank you so much.